Wisdom Kit with Elma is back in style because this time we have free data to give to our lovely viewers. We are going to be giving out 2 GB of data to 2 people. That makes it 1 GB of data to each person. How do you get the data? You must have subscribed to my channel. Secondly, you must have watched my video from beginning to end so that you get a code that's going to help you win this data. Data aside, did you know that 70% of men are suffering in marriages? But because society named them strong, brave, heads of homes, yes, they are heroes, and that keeps them back. They hold back, they keep the pain, fearing to open up because they do not want you to call them weak. When we come back on the Wisdom Kit with Elma. I received a video on my WhatsApp, and it was a wife beating her husband, giving him serious strokes to an extent that she had even undressed him so that he receives his canes. This woman was so serious, beating the man, real strokes. And I was like, seriously? The man was begging for mercy, but for forgiveness, whatever he had done, I do not know. But the woman was just giving. And I was like, oh, so are there men who really go through this? And they studied. But then I answered myself that many men are going through that. Just that they do not have the guts to open up and talk about it. Because when I looked at the guy's physique, he really looked responsible. He really looks like one of these guys you can find in an office as a manager, as an HR, as someone big, as a director. So I was like, no man, actually most men, can be there being tortured, but because society calls them brave, every time he thinks about opening up, he's like, what will they think about me? They'll call me weak. They will say I'm not a man. So because he fears, then he will keep quiet and stay there. But why? Why is it that every time something happens to a girl child, society wakes up, everyone, organizations come out, the police, everyone, TV stations, radio stations, everyone is concerned when it comes to a girl child. But when it comes to men, God, no one cares. When it happens to a man, everyone is up saying something. Everyone has an opinion. It's not fair. It's not fair. If we say that we are equal, it's all about equality, and women do not stay in the kitchen anymore, then why do we want to treat our men like for them it's still back in the days? Because if right now women are not supposed to be beaten, why is it that men are beaten? Some men are in marriage, but they even fear to wake up and complain to the wife if he's not happy about anything. Because if he says anything, the lady will deny him sex for a month plus. If he opens up and says something about it, there won't be peace at home anymore. There won't be peace at home anymore. So he keeps quiet. Many men are going through hell in marriage. But why? Men, if you do not wake up just because you fear that society is going to laugh, you guys are going to die. If you cannot stand up for your rights, quit. You are the man in this relationship. You can move on. You can always move on. Women, the same way, men, like the same way, we do not want them to beat us. We do not want them to hurt us. Why don't you treat your partner the same way you want to be treated? Hmm? Why don't you treat your partner the same way you want to be treated? I looked at that and I was like, really? You find some homes, it's the man who does housework. Not out of love, or not out of not out of a reason that maybe the situation, maybe the lady is sick, or maybe it's out of love and he wants to help out. No, you find that some men are doing these things because it's a must. It's the lady who gives the rose at home. You find some men, every time the clock, whatever's 5 p.m., he knows that the wife has started counting minutes. He has to drive so fast to go back home. Women, there's somewhere we want to be given freedom and peace of mind. Why is it that we keep taking it away from men? They have that right too. They deserve it. So how do you really, by the way, how do you expect your children to respect your husband when you beat him, when you insult him when they're seeing? I've had complaints, I've had people complain, I've had men complaining in my inbox. They've told me stories. You find that some of them have no say in their homes. He's the one who woke up and married you. He's the one who constructed that house you're staying in. He's the one who pays all the bills, but he has no say in his home. Why? Women, why? Why do we really choose to? For me, actually, I always tell my husband that the way I love my peace, the reason as to why I give you peace is because I love my peace as well. So I do not want to become like to rear him like his cattle. You look this way, do this. At this time you must be here. At this time you must be doing this. I want you to commanding. I thought we are in a generation where even when my man wants me to do something, he won't command. He will suggest. But you find that some men are in marriages where they are commanded. You must be home by 5:30. He leaves office at 5. And when it's 5:45, he's caught up because of traffic. There won't be food at home. He won't dare touch the woman. Then insults will be there. A lot of them. Women, why? Why are we that kind? Why? A friend of mine, and one friend of mine told me that every time he goes back, the wife nags, and he feels like he should leave the house for his own peace of mind because he's back from work, he's really tired. But this woman can't keep quiet. She nags, she quarrels, and the man is like, let me get out, maybe I'll enter when she's come. So it's like, since I do not drink, so there is a shop nearby where I go. And I listen to people conversing, those who are drinking, but for him, he doesn't drink. But because there is no peace at home, he has nothing to do. He has to look for peace of mind elsewhere. And he told me that when he comes back, let's say they were having an argument at 8. When he comes back at 11 or 12, thinking maybe now she's come and tired, maybe she's going to sleep. Where she stopped, it's where she starts. Then she even goes ahead and asks for sex. And I was like, seriously? He was like, yes. And when you do not do it, she can be like, oh, you've had it elsewhere. That's why you do not want it. But how do you expect someone to give you good times when he's not happy? Because it all starts from the mind. He's not happy. He's stressed. He's depressed. What do you expect? They really go through a lot where they work. Wherever they go, where they spend their days, during the day, they go through a lot. So when he comes back, he expects to find a companion, a welcoming one, Who's going to sit and listen to what he has gone through during the day? So if you cannot give if you cannot give him that, yet you've given birth to boys, what do you expect? Because karma is a bitch. That's what they say. And if you do not pay for your sins, your children will pay for them. And you find that these are the women have given birth to boys, and when my boy grows and gets a girlfriend or a wife, I'm the one who wants to supervise the relationship. Is he being treated well? How are you treating their dad? Because if this man or husband of yours is keeping quiet when you're humiliating him in front of children, when you're abusing him, when you're denying him, when these children are seeing that, they'll take that. And even when they're going through that, they'll think that's the way things are. Because even my dad used to go through this. We should raise our children. If it's a boy, raise him like a prince. If it's a girl, raise her like a princess. Treat her no less. And show her this is the way you're supposed to be treated. If you're a man, you treat your wife so well. Of course, your daughters will know that's the way they're supposed to be treated. If you're a wife, treat your man with respect, with love. Then these girls will take it. They'll know how to respect their men because they've seen you doing it. They'll fear to get out of the way you taught them. Because they know if this man comes and complains, you will ask, where did you learn that from? If it's a boy, you're the wife, treat your husband with respect. So that when these boys grow old and they marry, they know what to expect from women and they won't take anything less. So you are beating up the dad. You are humiliating him. You're abusing him. Insulting him in front of children. Meaning, even when he also marries, he will tolerate that because the dad used to stand it. We should be in position to be good examples to our children. You are a mother. You want your children to be treated some way when they grow up. Treat other people's children the same way. My mom gave birth to me. My husband has a mother too, who gave birth to him. Meaning, the mothers went through the same pain. They went through the same pain my mom went through giving birth to me. That's the same way his mom went through giving birth to him. He prays for him to get the best in life. And he gets you, who beats him, who insults him, who nags him. Please, women. Because now for the men, they fear opening up, but they are going through a lot. Men, women, please, we can do better. We can do better. I'm sure we can. And men, if you are not getting the respect you deserve, you're not getting the love you deserve, walk away. Walk away. Marriage is not jail. So you should not act like you're in jail. You know, she beats me, but I can't quit. I can't leave her. Why? You find some men have really lost weight that you can even just estimate. I think he's around 30 kgs, 40, a man. Because he doesn't have peace of mind. He walks talking to himself because he doesn't have a companion to talk to. Women really take these men through a lot of hell. To a decor, seriously, we should change. We should change. We should change. Men, it's your right to be treated well. It's your right to be loved. It's your right to be cared for. It's your right to be respected. It's your right not to be humiliated in front of your children. If you're not getting that, walk away. You already say women have so many. Yes, we are so many. So don't stay somewhere where, don't act like your hands are chained. Don't act like your legs are chained, they can't move. You can move. You can quit that relationship. You can start afresh. You can get someone else who will give you freedom. Yes, you can get someone else who will give you peace of mind. You can get someone else who will love you. So, I'm making it simpler. Let's go back to the data. I'm making it simpler for this first time. Since this is the first time you're doing this giveaway, just write for me in the comment section what you have learned in this video. Just share in the comment section what you have learned. Then hashtag data. Inbox me your number. You'll receive your 1 GB. This will only work for the first 2 people to get this right. Only the first 2 people. Thank you for watching the Wisdom Kit with Elma. It's been a pleasure having you around. Till next time.